Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 PS Vita review. As I said in Army Corps, I'd probably get round to doing it. My voice is a little better today. This is WipeOut 2048. For those who don't know, it's a futuristic racing game set in the year 2048. I know, complete shock, it fooled me too, same as that darts game I reviewed. I'd have never guessed it was darts. But, sarcasm aside, it's as much as I'm pointing out the obvious, it basically means this is a prequel of a WipeOut game. It's set before all the futuristic tech, but it's got some futuristic tech. For those who've played WipeOut, you already know what you're getting and you don't really need to know anymore. Just go out and get it. It's an amazing version of the game. The online play is a bit limited because you don't get many options at all. You pretty much get a choice between a couple of things that it chooses for you. It's a bit of a shame. Hopefully they'll patch it. You can cross-play with the PlayStation, something I can't show off today, mainly because I can't get it to work, because I think I can play with other people's PlayStations, but I want to actually play it on my own PlayStation, and that's the problem that I'm struggling to do. I'm going to jump into the campaign so that I can pretty much show you this, because I'm on an early file and this is showing you the branching paths and that, and the whole point is the campaign takes place over 3 years this time, so 2048, 2049 and 2050. It's a lengthy campaign because of that, and you get a handful of crafts, because it's not your type of game. It's not like a Gran Turismo style game where the whole point is you get hundreds and hundreds of cars. It's more of keeping it simple and basic, so you get a nice selection of tracks, enough so that you don't get bored, but not not hundreds, because I think the Gran Turismo games probably come with about 50 tracks or something. Either that or there's just so much detail in them that it looks like there's 50 separate tracks. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan. I've only ever played one Gran Turismo game and the sheer size of it astounded me, but I'm not too keen on realistic races, hence why I love things like WipeOut. And as I say, it's not the type of game to have hundreds and hundreds of cars to play. Instead, you get, again, a nice selection of ones that you'll recognise, like your AG systems and that, and your Piranha class. And you also get your WipeOut HD Fury content. However, some of it seems to be built in, and I'm not noticing some of it. So they did say they were going to be releasing DLC packs, so I imagine that's when the rest will come out, and if so, then I'll be reviewing the DLC. You never know, maybe I just haven't unlocked it all yet. But as I say, if it does come out as part of the DLC packs, I'll definitely be doing an add-on because I love the WipeOut games. For those who've never played them, as I say, it's a racing game, but it's not so simple as a racing game. As you might have noticed, there's turbo pads all over the tracks, and you want to hit those to speed up. There's a weapon system, and this one's more combat orientated. They've actually made the tracks wider so that you can side-by-side battle and that, and they've changed the weapon system up a bit, so if you're in the lead, you'll want to hit green pads to get more defensive items. If you're in the, maybe second place, third place, or hell right at the back, you definitely want to go for yellow items to get offense, to get, severe power and try and kill some things. There's even a trophy for killing all 7 other crafts on the track, which is rather cool and rather difficult at times. It's the type of thing that I used to do on the old WipeOut games, but I'll be honest, that was using the Piranha cheat where you had a machine gun and all you had to do was race 4 of the 5 laps, sit in front of the racing line. The computer would never finish the race, so every time they passed, just destroy one. So effectively you would make a 5-lap race, a 20-lap race, just making sure you got everyone else, and no matter how far behind you were, because everyone else was destroyed, you'd win. It's a very cool little cheat that used to be done in 2097. Anyway though, there's not much, as I say, that I can say about the game. If you know WipeOut, you know already that you're going to want to get it because it's an amazing WipeOut game. If not, I've probably told you enough already. It's just a futuristic zany racing game where the object is to come first, blow the crap out of everything, struggle to see the tracks because you're currently behind a camera. Not everyone will have that experience, just people reviewing in the same style that I'm doing, because that's why I've just crashed there. Honest, it's not because I suck at the game. Honest. So, there's nothing else I can really say then. Graphically, to be fair, I'll mention that graphically it's astounding. It's one of the best looking games on the Vita as far as I'm concerned, although people are complaining that it only runs at 30 FPS, but I still think it looks great. Musically, it sounds amazing too. So, there you go. I've pretty much told you everything you need to know. So there we go then. That's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon212 signing off.